I'm Dr. Morris. I'm assistant professor in music from Seattle University, and I'm very pleased to be here and honored to join you this morning to celebrate the great legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King. Now, social justice, it's a Jesuit tradition, right? Something that the Jesuits believe in, and it's something that we're taught, whether we're here at Bellarmine Academy or whether we're at Seattle University. Social justice, the holistic educational experience. How many of you guys have heard that a million times? No? Okay. Well, how does that relate to what we have here today as young people? As young people, we have to be committed to being good citizens. And whether that's through having good grades, being good in our teams, whether we're in athletics, whether we play in orchestra, we all have to be committed to being good citizens to one another. And that, I think, goes back to just kind of the basic general rule of respect. And I think that's something that that ties in with being a good citizen is I don't know, you know, it's interesting because I look at myself. I'm a classical violinist, and I'm African American. And when I was in high school, that was something that was not really popular. African Americans, we didn't play classical instruments. And so when I look out here today and I see the diversity that's here, I'm reminded back to my high school years of being a good citizen. And for myself, what I had to do was treat everyone with respect, even though respect wasn't given to me. And so when I think about Dr. Martin Luther King, I think about how he wanted all of us, regardless of the different backgrounds that we come from, to treat each other with respect. And so being a good citizen, in my opinion, how that relates to the distance of social justice and going forward is that everyone in this room, regardless of where you come from, regardless of how much money your parents make or the great job that they have or don't have, we all have to remember that we are all one under God and that we are all leaders in our own way. And I think that if we can do that and remember that, that will help the world be a much better place. For myself, when I was in high school, I was diagnosed with a stage 4 lymphoma cancer. And so I was fighting for my life. And I went through a lot of radiation and chemotherapy during my senior year. I didn't think that I would go off to college. I didn't think that I would have the career that I have now. And so I had to work extremely hard. I had to keep my faith in God. And I had to have a positive image and a positive mindset for myself in order to go forward. And so the one thing I would say to all of you today is that after you graduate from high school and you move on, always remember the foundation that you learned here, which is treating each other with respect, being and having a good character, and loving all of your neighbors, and even those who might not like you so much, always having that love and support for each other. And I think that if you can do that, that I think will help us as a nation and as community, as citizens of the community, move forward to be able to shape this world into a much better place. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Morris. Now we will hear from senior Zoe Willis, who will provide an explanation of the Dr. Martin Luther King Assembly theme. The marathon continues, going the distance for social justice.
At the given a theme, going the distance. This means persevering through whatever obstacles come our way in order to achieve